With fiat, nothing's real. Everything is fake. Everything is a copy of a copy of a copy. You show up to work every day and do the same thing. Same commute in, same coffee order, same people, day in, day out. There's no sense of purpose, no meaning in anything you do. This is how the vast majority of us will spend our one life. As you sleepwalk through life, not asking the real questions, you turn to superficial, high time preference decisions, such as porn, food in a box, drugs, gambling and speculation, mindless consumption. None of these things bring you relief. Then one day, you run into this crazy idea. They call it Bitcoin. You're intrigued, but also a little nervous. They say it's just a computer software anyone can run. So, why are they talking about blowing up the fiat system? Some people really are crazy. So you continue with your sleepwalk. Your dream of buying a house is gone, but you gave up on that long ago. Your dream of finding a wife is gone too. Tinder and Hinge's algorithm have decided you're not worthy. But no worries, there's always OnlyFans. But then one day something catastrophic happens. Maybe you lost your house while Wall Street got bailed out. Maybe your small business was locked down while Walmart stayed open. Maybe a new war started as soon as the war in Afghanistan ended. You finally realize the truth. Intuitively, you remember Bitcoin. It still feels crazy, but what can be crazier than what's actually happening in the world right now? You start looking into it, this time with a new perspective. For your first time and without much thought, you get some. Bitcoin is beginning to open your eyes. You're almost living a double life. The people around you all believe the news. The politicians, the ESG scores, and of course, the experts. It's all starting to look different now. People are noticing the mark Bitcoin is leaving on you. It looks like most of the conversation about Bitcoin is happening on Twitter. You decide to sign up anonymously. After following a bunch of random Bitcoiners there, you soon realize what an absolute dump this place is. But it's perfect. You continue to immerse yourself in Bitcoin. You talk to, fight with, and shake hands with fellow Bitcoiners in the pursuit of truth. On the outside, people see it as toxic and cult-like, but they don't see the hours of study required to understand Bitcoin. I am Jack's sense of euphoria. Learning new things, meeting like-minded individuals, and watching the number go up is all fun and games. But Bitcoin is not a game. It's not about making money. If you come here to make money, you will be punished. You have to be willing to withstand the intense pain of watching your net worth evaporate. Your instinct is to sell to relieve the pain, but only buying can neutralize the pain. Most people could never tolerate this pain. Every Bitcoiner will eventually pay their dues. It's only after we lost everything that we're free to do anything. I am Jack's inner peace. Right as your USD net worth shrivels down to nothing, the fiat system kicks into overdrive. The news talks of the death of Bitcoin. The politicians use the chaos to undermine us. The thing is, Bitcoin is built different. There's nothing they can do to stop us. We can take non-stop attacks. In fact, each attack only makes us stronger, and it scares them. We're also growing fast. Each of us goes out into the world and orange pills people. Most people are uncomfortable with the idea that our whole system is corrupt to the core. They'll do anything they can to avoid facing reality. But we eventually get them. We have chapters in every country in the world. We devote our energy to acts of rebellion through Project Mayhem. We podcast, build apps, write books, create art, and advance a new economic foundation for the world. I am Jack's entrepreneurial spirit. Not all missions in Project Mayhem are successful. Some of them end in tragedy, sometimes by our own incompetence, sometimes by malicious attacks from the state. His name was Ross Ulbricht. His name was Ross Ulbricht. His name was Ross Ulbricht. I am Jack's full node. We now have the blueprint to carry out the destruction of the fiat system. You hold your own private keys to your Bitcoin. You validate your own transactions with your own node. You dump your surplus into Bitcoin. Bitcoiners are opting out of the lies, corruption, manipulation, and theft of our time and energy. As we peacefully exit the system, there will soon be nothing holding up the fiat house of cards. Choose Bitcoin, motherfucker.
Trust me. Everything's gonna be fine. You met me at a very strange time.